Hello everyone, Shroomraver here, and today it is Thursday, and you know what that means. It is time, in fact, for Themed Thursdays. Yes indeed. This ongoing series using theme teams suggested sometimes by you guys, and we just put together a team, and we have a few battles, and we just see how much fun we can have. Now, today's theme comes courtesy of a viewer by the name of QuagSwagHD. Good sir or madam, whoever you may be, thank you very much for your theme suggestion. QuagSwagHD suggested star signs as a theme, and also put in the possibility of using a toxic heal, poison heal Gliscor, which will be up in OU. Now, QuagSwagHD, if you're watching this, I haven't gone into OU and I haven't used the toxic heal Gliscor, and there are two reasons for that. Firstly, I did give it a go, and you know, there's just not so many things up in OU that are viable to use within the umbrella of the theme. Not so many things that can be said are star sign Pokemon. Also, I hate Toxic Heal Gliscor. I hate it on principle, but that wouldn't be a reason not for using it. It's mainly just that the theme as a whole wasn't as viable in OU as it was in a lower tier. So we've gone with RU, and instead of Gliscor, we've gone with Gligar. So, on that note, let's get into the team and see who we are using. So, as I say, first up we have Gligar, Scorpio the Gligar. Completely standard stuff, Eviolite, Earthquake knockoff, Stealth Rock and Roost, defensive set, you know, it does what it does, and does what it does fairly well. Then we had Cancer Clawitzer, plenty of crab Pokemon to choose from. I decided to go with Clawitzer, gone with a sort of bulky attacking Assault Vest set, obviously Mega Launcher, Scald, Aura Sphere, Ice Beam and Dark Pulse. Now, why have I not gone for Water Pulse? Well, you know, Scald has the burn chance, and it's always weighing up the idea of Scald over Water Pulse. And, you know, Scald is only 10 base power lower with the Mega Launcher added on, but it's still fairly powerful, you know. And of course you've got the burn chance, which is really nice. Then we have Taurus. Taurus the Taurus. This is a sort of defensive pivot with a weird mix of EV spreads. Doesn't sort of shine in any particular area, but as I say, it's this defensive pivot which is fairly quick, hits 301 speed, just over that in attack, and a decent amount of HP. We've got Frustration, Earthquake, Toxic and Refresh. I was running Refresh Taurus a fair few months back as a fully defensive set, and you know, it did its thing. People like to burn Tauruses, and Refresh just really helps to mitigate that. Speaking of burning, we've got Leo the Pyroar, choice Scarf set with Fire Blast, Hyper Voice, Dark Pulse, and Will-O-Wisp. Now, Will-O-Wisp on the Scarf set may seem odd, but you know, sometimes it's just really nice. Get that Scarfed Willow off on a physical attacker that may have set up maybe a Dragon Dance or something, or a Swords Dance. Get that sort of last gasp Willow off on it just to negate that attack boost that it might have. Other than that, it's a relatively standard Scarf Pyroar set. Then we have Capricorn. Capricorn is Go-Goat. We've got the sort of fully specially defensive spread. I've said before many times how Go-Goat can function way above the tier it's in, which it's FU, which is lower than PU, which is ridiculous. It can function way higher than that. We've gone with the full specially defensive set. Horn Leech, Wild Charge, Leech Seed and Sub. Now, the question of the coverage move really comes down to what you think you might need. I don't have any electric attacks on this team other than Wild Charge and Go-Go. I could have gone with Earthquake, could have gone with Rock Slide. There's always going to be something you can't hit if you're running a defensive set of Go-Goats. Just got to rely on some of the other big hitters that you might have on your team, like for example, Gemini the Zweilous. Zweilous. So we've got Gemini the Zweilous, Zoom Lens Hustle, everything into HP and attack, a little bit nominally into Speed F, whatever's left. Outrage, Crunch, Superpower, and Zen Headbutt. It's just an attacker. Zoom Lens there to negate the hustle. Zoom Lens I've chosen over Wide Lens because I think, let's have a look. Let's see what Wide Lens does. You might not be able to see it. Yeah, you can, just at the bottom there. Accuracy is 1.1 times, but the Zoom Lens is 1.2 if you move last, and Zweilous isn't exactly quick. Shout out to Aquarius, that's my star sign, which isn't here. But yeah, that's the team we're going to run with. And with that, let's get into one or two battles and see how the team functions. Okay, we have Noob Cybot 0317. Have fun, good sir. Man's got very good taste. He's got that powerful Uxie. Really nice special wall. Virizion is something I always underestimate. Skuntank is powerful. I can deal with the Archeops fairly effectively. Do we think the Uxie's going to lead? I think the Uxie's going to lead. Spadef Uxie, do we think? Who can really say in this day and age? Gonna go with Zweilous, I think. It's the Archeops. I'm not sure I can take this hit. Let's go into Taurus. Taurus. Go into it, get that Intimidate, see what kind of move he wants to go for. It is the U-turn. That would have done supreme damage to your boy Zweilous. Who comes in here? Potentially that Hitmonchan. But if he brings in the Hitmonchan, I can go to Gligar. It's the Uxie. I want a Toxic on you. That will pressure him to go for the Heal Bell if he carries it. Uxie can do all sorts of supporting things. It could be Dual Screens, it could be Rocks. I miss a Toxic, which is just deeply unfortunate. I'm not happy about it. I'm so frustrated that I'm going to go for Frustration. He was going to get Rocks up anyway. Now he can go for the Knockoff, get rid of those leftovers. And I'll go for another Toxic and hope he doesn't go into that Skuntank. If he does, I do pack Earthquake on this Taurus. So we should be okay. We should be in good health. I wonder if the... What happened to your leftovers? Our friend over here is saying, what the fuck happened to my leftovers? Well, you never had any, mate. I'm not sure that that's a thing. He T-Waves me, which is fine. I do have the Refresh, which I'm just going to go straight for. He might have the Heal Bell. We see he's got Knockoff, Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, and Heal Bell. Fair enough. Well, you can't paralyze me, good sir. You don't have any form of recovery. So Rocks, Knockoff, Thunder Wave, and Heal Bell. Just going to go for another Frustration. As I say, he has no form of recovery. He goes into the Skuntank. Get a nice amount of damage on that. You can't kill me in one hit, can you? Earthquake, I think, is what we're going to go with here. Skuntank's fairly bulky. Goes for the Poison Jab. But looking at that, he can't take me out with, Can't take me out with a Sucker Punch. I'm going to go into Gligar, actually. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into Gligar, because he might go into the Archeops. He does go into the Archeops. Let's get some rocks up, shall we? Should we do that? Yeah, let's do it. What can you do to hit me? A Stone Edge isn't going to do an inordinate amount. He can knock off my Violite. Carries knockoff, goes for knockoff. Fair enough, because so do I. I still have 339 defense and a decent amount of HP left. So I should be good to take at least one more hit from this Archeops. I would like to think. He goes into the Hitmonchan for the Rapid Spin. Get rid of that. Oh, no, I was about to say it can't use Rapid Spin. Of course it can. But the Rapid Spin is incoming. The Rapid Spin is incoming. This team doesn't particularly enjoy fighting types. That is the problem. I'm going to go into Clawitzer. Because Clawitzer can hit anything hard, really. Yeah, there's the Rapid Spin. I think I can take a hit from this. The Virizion I would like to get a burn on with this incoming Scald. It's a Drain Punch, I can take that. And you're no longer AV, I can't get the burn, which is just so badly unfortunate. Let's go for Ice Beam. Nothing wants to take Hitmonchan's hits. Hitmonchan is sorely underrated. He can go for the Drain Punch again, which is fine. As I say, nothing really enjoys fighting type moves on this team other than Gligar. I outspeed you, whatever. I mean, you might have a Mach Punch, but I wonder if a Mach Punch can take out this Tauros from there. We'll see. Just going to go for the Frustration. Outspeed and do good damage. He can Drain Punch, get some health back. That's okay, I guess. We're not off to the best of starts. However, he is at minus attack. I'm going to go into your boy Pyroar over here. Pyroar can do some damage. Can go for the Hyper Voice, I guess. I don't think a Mach Punch will kill. I'd like to think a Mach Punch won't kill. It's dodgy. It is that. He still has that Archeops, which I'm not a fan of. This might be a losing battle already, but I'm not ready to give up just yet. No siree. No siree, Bob. Delphox is here. Hyper Voice doing a decent amount of damage. I do outspeed you, whatever. But you don't enjoy Zvilus. Zvilus resists or is immune to both of Delphox's stab attacks. Coverage tends to be grass. Psyshock not going to do enough to me. And what do I want to predict coming in? Outrage is going to hit anything hard. So let's go for it. This Virizion is not going to enjoy this. It's not going to enjoy it at all. Zvilus is too good. It's too good. You can, of course, go into the Archeops. I'm locked into Outrage, but it was worth it to take out the Virizion. He might go for the U-turn. If he does, it's not stabbed. It might not kill. Stone Edge also doesn't kill. And that's a dead Archeops. Jesus Christ. This thing is so powerful. And in an instant, the tides have been turned right back. I, of course, am confused. He's got Skuntank in here. I think I will just go for another Outrage. Do you know what? Why not? Skuntank will outspeed, take me out with a Poison Jab. Which I guess is fine. I can go into Gligar here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Go into Gligar, maybe go for the Rocks again, perhaps go for the Earthquake. Hitmonchan's at 28%, which is not a lot, really. I'm going to go for the Earthquake. I'm going to go for the Earthquake. He does go into the Uxie, he sees that coming a mile away, which is unfortunate, but it happens. I do want to get my Rocks up. He's forgotten he's already knocked off my item. Oh no, hang on. Why don't I Roost? That's probably a better idea. Roost up, get some health back. And Gligar will be looking good. Now I'm going to go for the knockoff on Uxie. I forget if I've already done this. I mean, he keeps on going for knockoff. I'm not really sure why. Get a nice crit. This is a matchup I win. I'm not switching out. This is a matchup I absolutely win. Here's the Hitmonchan. Gonna go for that nice crit knockoff. And now I'm just gonna go for an Earthquake. And outspeed and kill the Hitmonchan. Gligar putting in all kinds of work right now. Here's Delphox. Oh, I would like to keep Gligar because Gligar beats his other two Pokemon. The question comes down to what do I not need, and the answer is very much Go-Goat. Go-Goat is not going to be doing me any favours this battle. So he misses a Fire Blast. This guy has no manner of luck at all. We'll see how much it matters. I'll go for a Wild Charge. If I had Earthquake, remember, I'd have something to hit him with. Doesn't matter, he can destroy my face. He could be Specs, you know. But it's all much of a muchness because Pyroar, as we know, outspeeds. Because of the Scarf. Even if that Delphox was Scarfed, I'd still outspeed it. Gonna go for that big old Hyper Voice. That'll do for Delphox. well, Uxie as well. Uxie can't take it. Now then, Skuntank. Skuntank with the Sucker Punch. We both have our individual good and bad matchups in this particular case. He tries to Sucker Punch, it's not going to happen, and I think that could be game at this point. Because I can go for Earthquake. I can take any hit this Skuntank wants to go for. I can even outspeed it. Gligar putting in nothing but the finest of work. And our friend has got to forfeit because he knows he can't beat the Pyroar. So, first battle down. Let's get one more and see exactly how we can do. Right, straight in against Buttered Kingler. Oh my god, I love that name. Have Fun is loaded up and ready. Buttered Kingler. I like this guy's name. I don't like his Cresselia. Dugtrio or Ambipom potentially to lead. We're going to go with Taurus. Could have gone with Gligar actually, but he has a Rapid Spinner. And nothing is particularly weak to rocks. I mean, it'd be nice to break a sash. This man knows. Yeah, he says, I like the have fun. Shows you know what the good luck brings. This man. Is this man one of Dunn's crabs, I wonder? We shall see. Anyway. This guy has... The Ambipom lead, I think, is what's coming. So I'm tempted, you know, to go for the Gligar. Yeah, let's do it. Early game rocks. It'll be pressured to bring in that Hitmontop. It's another fighting type that I just don't have things for. I don't have anything for his fighting types. This is a problem. Here's the Ambipom, as I suspected it might be. Gonna go straight for the rocks. Get him up early game, pressure him into that Hitmontop, and try and cause it some damage. He has the he doesn't fake out. Well, that was unexpected. You always see Ambipom going for fake out, and it's not something I run on Ambipom, so I should have been predicting possibly at least the idea of something else. I say most of them go fake out. He's got the low kick. I was not going to switch. Going to be able to knock off his Life Orb, so that is a good thing. He has the Levitator. Does Cress have Levitate? I feel like it might do. But nothing else certainly is immune to Earthquake, so I can go for that. See what he wants to do here. Kingler would be a decent switch. There's very little I can do to it. I like this guy. I like this guy. He just typed, so many fighting weaknesses to choose from. So little fucks given. Oh, this guy. I like this guy. He is a gentleman and a scholar. Yes, yes. Here's the Cress. I go for the Earthquake. It's immune, of course. My Taunt has worn off, and he gets burnt by the Flame Orb. Now. Does this thing get Psycho Shift? I always forget. I think it does, you know. So we're going to go straight into Pyroar. Pull that offensive switch. Light Screen, that's not ideal. Okay, let's have a look at this. Dark Pulse, 8 times 2, 160. This is doing more. But I don't like that he has the Light Screen up. That is a problem. I certainly can't afford for him to Psycho Shift the burn onto his wireless. I just can't. I'm going to go for the Fire Blast. Just to see where it gets me. This is not going to do a lot. This is just a 13%. Jesus Christ, that does nothing. That does nothing at all. Okay, so he has light screen and reflect. Possibly moonlight. But he... Maybe that's just to stop him getting toxicked. He has to have an attack, surely. Ooh, what do I need this for? I'm going to go into Taurus and see what we can do. This man says he's seen my name somewhere before. Lunar Dance? Oh lord. He's gone into Taurus. Combustion. Taurus. Yeah. Right, let's see what we can do here. Gonna try and get a toxic off on this combustion. And I do. Hone Claws combustion. Fair enough. Huh. Now what? Tempted to go into the Gligar. Would that be a good play? To go into Gligar? Nah, let's go for Earthquake. Nice and powerful Earthquake. Well, not exactly. Does this thing have Rest? Because that would be less than ideal. The light screen has gone. Going for Earthquake again. We'll see. This thing probably has Sky Uppercut, given that it's a Hone Claws set. Here's the Rest. What do I do? Gonna go into Gligar. He's not bothered about the Toxic, he's going for Rest. Oh my god, he's not! It's into the Kingler. Oh Lord above. This is not good. I like this guy. Oh Lord, I don't like what he's doing with this. This Kingler's gonna wreck me. What is happening? Okay, let's just go for the knockoff. Because Kingler's got great defense as well. Oh god, rip me. He's life orbed. Oh Lord above and Skrelp. 273, he outspeeds everything. This may not end well for me. Let's try Go-Goat. But Go-Goat isn't physically defensive. Oh no. Oh Lord. Well, I could go into the Taurus. I could. But I'm gonna go for Horn Leech anyway. What moves does this thing have? Does it have X-Scissor? It has the Rock Slide. Okay, right. Okay, now we're gonna go into Taurus. Oh, Lord above, what am I going to do here? Well, I have to go for the Frustration, I think. He's trying to tell me how to play. I'm not a fan of it. But he's got a point. My crab doesn't do much. Go on then. Rock slide the crab, and then I'll have to go back into Taurus again. Okay. What to do now, really, is the question. I'm going to go for frustration, you know. There's always the possibility that I can actually take an attack now with, Ooh! Taurus, you beast! Taurus taking hits for days. But Taurus doesn't have too much more of a job to do. Just going to go for that frustration. Yeah, the man knows. Okay, let's go into his wireless and... what to do here, I wonder. Shall we just click Outrage? Should we do that? Should we make that happen? Yeah, let's do it. He might be able to kill me with that rock slide, you know. He has the superpower! Of course he does. Oh well. No, 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 Buttered Kingler. He's just said GG. It is not GG. Not yet, it isn't. Lock myself into Hyper Voice. I won't be able to take this hit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he outspeeds me. No, he doesn't. Okay, I won't be able to kill the Hitmontop. Yeah, he's saying, I mean, you know, I've said before that this team isn't about, what's the word I'm looking for? Team synergy. It's just about the theme. Anyway, oh well. GG, man. Or woman, whoever you may be. It was fun indeed. GG, good sir. So, that is going to be it from this battle and indeed this episode of Themed Thursdays. So let's take a look once more at the team that we were using. Fucking Gligar putting in the work. And Zweilous. Zweilous is power. It is absolute power. With that hustle and the zoom lens to mitigate. Of course, you can use a banded one. I decided to use zoom lens. Don't like those misses, but you know, sometimes you win them, sometimes you don't, as was shown here. So anyway, as I say, that's going to be it from this episode of Themed Thursdays. Thank you to QuagSwagHD for suggesting the theme. Thanks to you for watching, and remember, you suggest theme, I'll bring the team. That is how it works, and with that, I hope to see you next time. Laters.